Wait a say. Wagambo see at lunch, or you just never ate your lunch and came back with it full.
So, that was in most cases, especially primary.
Why?
Early stages of primary.
Why didn't you eat your lunchbox? Is it that you didn't like the food, or what is it?
So, it was packed like, you have your lunchbox with your main lunch. Then you also have a fruit, a snack, and your juice, right?
Yes.
So I would eat the
snack and the fruit.
And not the what? The fruit.
You didn't like the fruit?
Just the snack and the juice.
Okay.
Then I would leave the main lunch, the fruit, and the bottle of water.
What was your reason?
I don't know. Good. And up to now I can't, I don't know quite. So at first I think my mom thought maybe it's the cooked food. Then she
started doing sandwiches and stuff.
Yes, and that's not cooked food. Maybe thinking maybe by the time I don't get it's silly,
stale something.
Yeah. So maybe she thought maybe I didn't like cooked food, to carry cooked food. But it was still the same.
Same thing.
At most, no one would get to the pack.
They were a snack tambo. So right, why I asked is because trending is a thread on how kids request for certain foodstuffs for their lunchbox, which are costly only for them not to eat them. Some of the comments read, it's a thread, remember? So one comment read, my child telling me they didn't eat their sandwich because they only like bacon a few times a year after I saw the kidney to buy that bacon. So I think by saying kidneys is one of those you're going out of your way, sacrificing because we can't get certain things in the house because my child likes bacon, so I need to make sure that they've got bacon. Another one read, hey, speaking about I don't eat cheese, mine told me she is lactose intolerant. Mind you, I'm her parent. I didn't know that she doesn't eat cheese sandwiches and yogurt and come back home and tell me she is lactose intolerant. So went and bought cheesecakes and suddenly lactose intolerant disappeared. Right? Then this one says, I'm a mother. If you didn't eat your lunchbox, what did you eat the whole day? 2, why did you not tell me before I bought the polony or cheese that way now you don't eat it anymore? And our source is Isaac. So right, I'm wondering, Lewe, fine, what's the lunchbox yako today? Maybe you're like, I don't like the PBJ. Yeah. So maybe I want polony instead. You know what?
How about you just went fancy?
Yes.
On PBJ, butter jam.
Yes, like I'm not doing that. So now you change. You're like, you know what? I'm gonna go for andakuda polony. Then your parents are like, you know what? Paipa patanga chida kwenda out this weekend. Attend out motenga roye polony mwana. Or to change kwenda out kuti cheaper so we
to atenga kg.
To atenga kg polony. Tokwisira first 2 days. Third day wakuzoka lunch yakazara. Kolewe how far? Oh no.
Mind you, there's still a whole 1 kg in the fridge.
I don't want any more ndakuda cheese. Wotanga kusira cheese because of cheese. And then you come back and tell me you're lactose intolerant. Who told you you're lactose intolerant?
I'm your parent. We learned that at school.
I'm your parent. I would know that you're lactose intolerant.
I'm a school cheese. I don't like yogurt. And it's I guess it's this nutritious stuff that we don't like.
Is it the nutritious stuff, or maybe you're talking competition because lewe kuchikora no yaga egg and mayo sandwich or chicken and mayo sandwich, and then you guys mundisira PBJ or mundisira polony. I also want to be like lewe, but now for me to go back and tell my parents that listen, I also want chicken and mayo sandwich, you got toast or bobo every single day.
And then I'll do the chicken and mayo, and then you don't eat it as well.
Yes, because my friend didn't go in a different lunchbox.
Your kids are very funny. I'm not gonna to Chiwa, I tell you my newspaper, not how high school kids call them newspaper. Chingwa shinima jarin shit. I used to have a girl who would
check a cut and triangle.
Yeah, she would sacrifice her own lunch. I chingwa da chingwa shinima jarin shit.
Sometimes simplicity.
I'm gonna,
so right.
But you know one thing is a cheese. I'm thinking.
Use it for other things. Budget. Use it for other things. I'm lactose intolerant, but when you put it in mac and cheese, I'll eat it. I'm not lactose intolerant anymore.
You what? Wagna polon. Do I say? Inenge to sacrifice. Kuno tenga polon. Who wants to go? I'll tell you what I'll charge. Unongo zuka nayo. Yakadaro.
But you're lactose intolerant, gummy. So, right, I'd love to hear what your take is on this. Now, trending is a thread on how kids request for certain foodstuffs for their lunch boxes, which are costly only for them not to eat them. And some of the comments, I'm just going to go through them quickly. One read, my child telling me they didn't eat their sandwich because they only like bacon a few times a year. After I saw the kid need to buy that bacon a few times a year. Explain a few. Then this one says, hey, speaking about I don't eat cheese, mine told me she's lactose intolerant. Mind you, I'm her parent. I didn't know that she doesn't eat cheese sandwiches and yogurt and come back home and tell me she's lactose intolerant. So went and bought cheesecakes and suddenly she's lactose intolerant, disappeared. Yeah, this one says, I'm a mother. If you don't eat your lunchbox, what did you eat the whole day? And two, why did you not tell me before I bought the polony or cheese that winner? You don't eat it anymore. So what's your take on this, kids? Kids. Right. What's your take on this? Hit me up on WhatsApp at 0772162651. That's on 0772162651. You packed stuff. What did they say? What was the reason for them coming back home with the packed lunchboxes na kudyiwa? Talk to me.
Really good music.
They're absolutely amazing. Woo! Great time.
We love it.
It plays all my favorite songs.
It's my favorite.
The ultimate radio experience.
Turn up loud.
Star FM, sounding good all the time.
The group name is Mafreak, and the song right here is called Where. 26 minutes after 9. Good morning.